Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
Welcome back to All-Star Buzz. Thank you for joining us, and let's begin. Joy Behar's shocking exit from The View has sent ripples through the media landscape, leaving fans, critics, and her co-hosts in absolute disbelief. This longtime panelist, renowned for her bold opinions and often controversial statements, has navigated countless storms throughout her career. However, it seems this latest scandal may have crossed a line. While ABC has kept mum about the details surrounding her departure, whispers of legal troubles are swirling.
Empowering feminist Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world.
Particularly concerning Karoline Leavitt's looming lawsuit. Many are speculating whether this legal conflict was the catalyst that compelled the network to sever ties with Behar once and for all. The uproar ignited when Behar made remarks about Leavitt, who serves as Donald Trump's press secretary. Her comments were widely criticized as not only inappropriate, but also hypocritical. During a segment on The View, she suggested that Leavitt's selection was based more on her looks than her political acumen. The audience gasped in shock, and even her fellow panelists appeared momentarily stunned. The backlash on social media was immediate and fierce, with critics from all sides of the political spectrum condemning Behar for reducing a woman in politics to mere physical attributes. Given Behar's history as a staunch advocate for women's rights and empowerment, the intensity of the backlash only escalated. For years, she has championed feminism, frequently calling out sexism across politics, media, and entertainment. In this case, Joy Behar appeared to contradict her own beliefs, making comments that many deemed degrading and dismissive.
Because Karoline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.
How well you can do your job, and the American people agree with that sentiment. So it's about competence, skill, and merit.
Within moments, Twitter erupted with criticism, and hashtags like #CancelJoyBehar and #FireJoyBehar began trending as viewers voiced their outrage. Even some of her most devoted fans found it tough to defend her this time around. Many expressed disappointment that she would make such a careless remark. Instead of tackling the controversy head-on, Behar seemed unfazed by the mounting backlash. But things took a dramatic turn when Karoline Leavitt decided to take action. Rather than simply condemning Behar's comments through a statement or media appearance, Leavitt made a bold move by filing a lawsuit accusing Behar of defamation. Legal experts noted that the lawsuit claims Behar's remarks were not only offensive, but also potentially damaging to Leavitt's professional reputation. The complaint alleges that Behar's statements were made with malicious intent, aiming to tarnish Leavitt's credibility. ABC suddenly found itself in the crossfire. While the network had previously supported Behar through various controversies, the legal implications of this lawsuit raised serious concerns. Executives reportedly held emergency meetings to determine the best course of action as they faced a precarious situation. If they stood by Behar, they risked becoming embroiled in a legal battle that could harm their reputation. Conversely, if they severed ties with her, they would lose one of their most recognizable and outspoken personalities. Tensions behind the scenes at The View were reportedly at an all-time high, with staff members divided. Some supporting Behar, while others believed she had finally crossed a line she couldn't come back from. Sources indicate that discussions about potential consequences for Joy Behar were already underway, with executives weighing options like suspending her, demanding a formal apology, or even forcing her to step down. The lawsuit transformed what could have been a fleeting media storm into a full-blown crisis for ABC. Then came the jaw-dropping announcement. Joy Behar was leaving The View. The official statement from ABC was vague, merely stating that she had chosen to step away. However, the timing of her exit, so soon after the lawsuit was filed, led many to believe that her departure was anything but voluntary. Now, speculation runs rampant that ABC executives made this decision behind closed doors, concluding that the combination of the lawsuit and escalating backlash rendered Behar's continued presence on the show unsustainable. Reactions to Behar's exit were mixed. Some celebrated her departure, arguing she had long been given a free pass for her controversial statements and that it was finally time for her to face real consequences. Others felt that ABC had buckled under pressure, removing one of The View's most outspoken voices due to political backlash. The debate over whether Behar deserved to be ousted or if she was merely a victim of cancel culture quickly heated up, rivaling the original controversy itself. With Behar gone, questions loom about what's next for The View. ABC must now decide whether to replace her, and if so, who could possibly be bold enough to fill the void left by her departure. There's also the pressing question of how the lawsuit will unfold now that Behar is no longer on the show. Some speculate whether ABC will opt for a settlement with Leavitt to sidestep further legal troubles. The fate of Joy Behar's case hangs in the balance. Will it go to court, further damaging ABC's reputation? The broader implications of this controversy stretch far beyond The View, highlighting the increasing scrutiny media personalities face and raising crucial questions about accountability in television. Can talk show hosts continue making inflammatory remarks without facing consequences? Does Behar's exit signal a shift in how networks manage controversies involving their most outspoken personalities? Will this case set a new precedent for how defamation lawsuits affect public figures? Since her departure, Behar has largely remained silent, fueling even more speculation about her next move. Some believe she will eventually break her silence, either defending her comments or addressing her exit in a way that reclaims control over the narrative. Others think she might opt for a quiet retreat from the spotlight to protect her legacy. Whether or not she returns to television is still uncertain, but one thing is clear: her sudden departure marks the end of an era for The View. As ABC navigates the fallout, it's evident that this controversy is far from over. The network must decide whether to revamp the show, replace Behar with another fiery personality, or adopt a more cautious approach moving forward. The audience will also have to determine if they can still trust the show without one of its most polarizing figures. What do you think? Was Joy Behar's departure justified, or was she unfairly targeted? Will The View suffer from losing her, or was this a necessary change? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit a like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. More videos are coming out soon. See you on the next one.